Welcome to the Rise Above Summit Intellectual Dimension. The speaker that we have for this segment is Tina Kadish. Let me tell you a little bit about Tina. She is an engaging speaker, a career clarity strategist and trainer who offers corporate women the tools and skills needed to take action. Tina's strategies lay out the roadmap, which gives them the clarity and insight to escape that 9 to 5 job. She helps women make their dreams into reality, and as a result, her clients are getting more time back in their lives, which is priceless. They have the freedom to spend quality time with their family and friends. Her clients create a career that they love while prospering in the process. Now, Tina's clients are creating financial success with their personal and professional lives, which enables them to give back to their communities. And with over 20 years of experience in the corporate world as a talent acquisition strategist, she brings a plethora of experiences to the various industries. There we go. Tina's mission is to impact women's lives by living with joy, fulfillment, and freedom. She's easy to work with and always over delivers. She does one-on-one coaching, group coaching, workshops, and speaking engagements on multiple topics. Tina is a true professional. Welcome to the summit, Tina. We're so happy to have you with us to serve these people.
Thank you so much, Patty, for having the summit and for having multiple speakers like myself. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm very excited to be one of your speakers to share about the intellectual dimension of our life.
Yes, yes. And again, we all there's so many dimensions that we as trying to grow as individuals personally and professionally, there are those different dimensions. And it's good to have people such as yourself to help guide people in these areas. So wonderful.
Absolutely.
So Tina, how I got to find, we need to know for these folks, how did you start your business?
So I started my business when I was laid off myself from corporate America as an area trainer and a single mom with 2 kids at the time, being laid off for the first time ever in my life. And it was scary. I felt rejected and angry at the time because I had just been promoted as an area trainer. And I found myself really on an uncomfortable road for the first time in my life because I had never been laid off. I'd always left positions. So I really felt scared. It was scared. I was really scared. And so I started a journey of figuring out what do I want to do next, with my life. And I needed clarity. I needed direction. I loved what I was doing. However, I wanted to see if maybe there was something else. And so I started to network, and I met someone at a networking group who introduced me to a tool that helps people discover their passion. Because I learned that over 85% of working individuals are not happy with where they are in their careers. They don't know what they want to do, but they're just so unfulfilled, unhappy. And I want to turn that around. I said, you know what? I need to share this message to the world that you can love what you're doing. Okay. And so that's what started Life is Ideal, because I want you to have an ideal life, finding purpose, fulfillment, having joy every day.
Oh,
so that's how I started.
Wonderful, wonderful. And again, these messages and stories aren't all that rare. When you start talking to people, it is amazing that there's so many people that have these similar feelings or have had these experiences. And it's just what you take, what people take from that and make the changes to their mindsets, to their habits, to create these better opportunities for themselves.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yes, they do. They do. They do. So it's very important that we are living on purpose, that we are happy with what we're doing, and that even if I'm an entrepreneur, and I believe that finding or diving into entrepreneurship is a great path. However, it's not for everyone.
That's true.
And so, but if you're loving your career, okay, where you are, working for the right company, aligned with your values and strengths, it will make your life so much better. So much better when you're loving what you're doing.
Exactly. Exactly. Fantastic. So Tina, what is the mission of your business?
So the mission of my business is that I do want to impact over 100 women, primarily. I work with men as well, to change their life, to maximize their potential, to really step into their zone of genius. Okay, that we all have gifts and talents to share to the world, and let's share them. Let's tap into that. Let's get that figured out. Where are you meant to be? What is your purpose? So I really want to impact people with
Yes.
that.
Oh, Tina, that is fantastic. And again, right now, with what we've had going on with the global pandemic, you and I have both been working with clients that have all of a sudden, you know, they they had these careers that they've had, but the businesses have had to shut down and some of them closed. So all these people that had thought they had everything in lined up for their life, now everything's been upended on them, and it's like a jigsaw puzzle has been dumped out in front of them on the table and saying, now what? You know,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
so and what I'm saying with people is, it's time to retake, remake, and reshape our futures. Every single one of us have had this. So retaking is taking ownership of that. Own it and decide what you're going to do. And reshape and for yourself, you know, mold what you're seeing for visions and dreams that you have to start rebuilding from, and then make those plans to move forward. So, oh, wonderful, wonderful, Tina. So,
Absolutely.
what have you found has been the number one challenge your potential clients have?
Yes. So the number one is that fear of not believing in themselves, though. They first don't believe in themselves that they can make a change. They're too comfortable in their jobs. And they're unhappy, though. I've had words shared to me. I feel like a slave. I'm hustling. I'm not appreciated. I'm not valued by my boss. But yet they stay there, complaining,
Right.
making excuses on why they can't. But you made an interesting point, Patty. Own it. Okay, I'm here where I am, but I'm tolerating it, and I'm continuing to tolerate it, and then I'm complaining about it, but I'm not doing anything. So what I help my clients to see is that, number one, why are you staying where you are? Like, what is holding you back to
Exactly.
take the step? And I build on that fear, help them to really get clear, like, what is the fear? I've had fear. I've gone back to a job after getting laid off because I didn't see the money coming in. And so I went back to a job thinking security. Well, finally in 2018, I did leave on my own terms from my corporate recruiting position because I wanted to be in my own business full time instead of part time.
Right.
And so I needed to live my own purpose and not be with the company because you need to own where you want to be. You are responsible 100% of your life. Why are you giving it to someone else?
Right. And that goes back to living your life with joy, doesn't it?
It
Because
does.
if you're inside at peace and feel happy with what you're doing, it makes your everyday life that much more dealable, and being able to have that joy. Oh,
Yes,
yes.
absolutely. And what I have found is that they are unhappy, and then what do? They take it to home, in their homes, complaining. So their relationships are deteriorated
Right.
with their family, their kids. They're stressed out. So what happens? You're stressed out. You're creating poor eating habits. You're not sleeping. It is creating your overall well-being as well as but you're making the money because people say, well, I'm making good money, and money is really the main issue. Okay, we need money, but let's shift our mindset that the money will come even when you're loving what you do.
Right, right.
Money can come loving what you do.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and
So
more.
right. So and like you were just saying, that just made me think, Tina, where the money is, but then if all of this is going back and has negative effect on the family, does that money create and give you that happiness and peace that you're losing from the family. So that's to determine what balance is best for that individual, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It's finding that balance and trusting the process. It's not going to happen overnight,
No.
okay? But what action will you take? I mean, it takes one action at a time. Like, what can you do? Patty, you focus on goal achievement. You have that goal
Right.
of leaving your career, that job, but what are you doing every day towards that
Exactly.
goal?
Exactly. Every single little step in a positive direction will
Yes,
ultimately get you where you want to be, but you have to
exactly.
commit and you have to take that action.
You have
But
to
you
take
have
that
to
action.
have,
Nothing changes.
right, exactly. And what I teach people is creating those smarter plans on how to get there. Because if you don't have a
Exactly.
plan, it's only a dream, so you have to have
It's
that
only a dream.
plan and just start taking action. Wonderful. So
Exactly.
yeah,
Yes.
awesome, Tina. So um let me ask you though, um for for what you're doing with your clients and the world right now, because we are all dealing, this is for the summit, and we're going to have so much reach with this. um, is there any specific things that you are going to um, have for an offer to share with the people watching the summit, because we want to have the biggest positive impact for everybody that we possibly can. So what do you have for folks?
So what I have is I created a 6-step process that gets you from uncertainty to career clarity, and I have an ebook, and so that is complimentary for you to download um, from my website, and it's my website is www.lifeisideal.com, all one word, and download the ebook. It goes into my 6 steps clear, which I go through mindset. I go into strengths and values, developing your vision, identifying your passion. The first step in the process is identifying your why. And that's the first step to clarity that we need to figure out what is it that you desire, what do you want to bring in. So this ebook will share that for our audience here. And I also offer a 30-minute complimentary session that gets you, like, share your challenges with me. What's holding you back? Even if it's what I shared, fear of the money, not making the money, I will go into, we'll have a conversation and see where it goes. But I think that you owe it to yourself to take that first step and don't stay stuck
Oh,
and
exactly.
unfulfilled. It's not worth it.
No. Well,
Not worth it.
wonderful, wonderful, Tina. Thank you so much for sharing everything here with us for the Rise Above Summit in this dimension. And I am so proud to be hosting this event, because so many wonderful speakers like yourself are serving people to make their life more joyful, more fulfilling, and to ultimately reach their full potential.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much, Patty.